Hello, good evening and welcome. Apologies for the intro mix-up. I had some problems with a hard drive earlier in the week and forgot that I'd deleted it and copied it over, so I had to remove the file over. But it's all okay now, and next time it'll be good, and I'll make sure I get all the others sorted out as well. So, good evening and welcome. I'm Chris, this is Gross Models, and today I am back at the bench doing some Lego. I'm doing the Tallneck. Let's show you what I've got at the bench. I've got some Jaffa cakes already. I've got the yuzu lemon ones that I got at Christmas time, which I'm going to make a start on momentarily. We'll see how far I get through that. I've got bag 5 to continue with the Tallneck. Last time, if you watched last week, we built the base. Well, I say we, it was all me. It wasn't you. You didn't do any of it. You were just watching. Excuse me while I have a yuzu lemon Jaffa cake. They're pretty good. Yeah, lemon. So yeah, can't go wrong with that. I've also got another Christmas beer still left over, so we're working my way through that. And apart from that, we'll go down on the bench. We'll see who's in chat and say what's what. Gemma, Stefan, the Bobbins, all in chat. So hello to all of you. I'll show you what we did last time to refresh our memory. Right, the base is all completed now. We have Aloy, a watcher. I don't know. Technically, this is the Horizon 2 game that this is based on. It is Horizon 2 Forbidden West. Are there watchers? They seem to be burrowers that do the job of the watchers. I don't think there are any actual watchers in it. But there we go. We've got our upside down carrots, an old tree, part of the old world, an old traffic light there, and 4 posts that the Tallneck is going to stand on. So I'm sure we're good for that. Audio and video are good, says Gemma. Thank you. I'll move that down there because what we do have is the body that we started on last time. Still got some stickers to go as well. They'll be safe over there. I have bag the 5th to get started on. Now, unfortunately, the instructions for this are just the PDF, basically, of the instruction manual. It's not the proper 3D rotatey ones like the modern kits have got. But we make do with what we've got, and we carry on with it. My intention tonight is to do 3 bags, leaving 1 for next week. But there is a reason for this, and that reason will become clear as we progress through the bags. Let's see, we've got, get rid of that bit from down the bottom. There we go. Right. Yes. Now, I've looked ahead and seen what's what. All right. And what is that 5 is sort of starting the neck, finishing the body, starting the neck. 6 is finishing the neck and doing a couple of legs. 7 is the other legs. And then 8 is just the head, the big circular disc head. So I figure if I do this bit now, today, then next week we can finish off by doing the head on its own. I can't find the second piece that I need to do the building thing. I need that bit. I just can't see it. It's not that bit. It's not that bit. Is it? No, it's not that bit. It's that bit. There we go. Yes, so then my plan is to get that done tonight. And then next week we can finish off strong with the head. But if I've got the legs done, then I can stand him on the base, and that keeps it all intact and together, rather than having, you know, lots of loose bits floating around like I've had the body floating around all week. So that's my plan for tonight. Hopefully everything works out just like that. I'm sure it will, because, you know, it's all good. I haven't gone back to play the game after last night. I did manage to get it started again. If you're watching last night, then you'll have seen that the game crapped out on me. It glitched and died, but I did manage to get it back. One of those and one of those. Yeah, I did manage to get it back, and was almost finished with the big fight. That one dude jumped down at me, and I had to fight him one-on-one, but it was fine. It wasn't a difficult fight, especially not in the easy level that I've got it playing on. So I managed to kill him off quite quickly, and then that was it. That was the fight done. Two of the little pieces like that. Yeah, and I did actually get a new tool from him. I got some sort of special shield that lets me glide. Excuse me. So I can now jump off of tall buildings without worry, basically. So that's always nice. So I will, in the intervening couple of weeks, go through, do some side quests and exploration and stuff, but leave the main quest storyline for the streams. That seems to be my plan, because then I can get my fix for playing it during the week without, you know, spoiling any of the story for you lot. So that's my plan, and that's how it's going to work going forwards. To those, and two of the individual blocks like that is one, and there's another. There we go. Right. Dorkosaurus has made it in as well. Hugh. Not Dorkosaurus. Why did I see Dorkosaurus? I didn't see Dorkosaurus. That's very strange. Hugh's in. But that seems to be everybody. So hello to all of you. Yeah, that's about it, really. That's the state of the world at the moment. I seem to be on the right positioning for this. I'm not off camera or anything. Everything is going well. So there we go. Dorkosaurus was about to say I haven't typed anything out, and you know I was here. I'm just that impressed. I'm that in tune with my viewers that I can sense when people are here or not here. No, I don't know. I don't know why I said it. But welcome. Hello. Oh dear. Yes, so there we go. That's that. Let's get all of these pieces ready. That one. Two of them. There's another one of them. There we go. And that's going to be around here somewhere. Let's see. That's going on there like that. And then that hangs over the end. And the same on this side. So what has everybody been up to today, and indeed this week? Anything interesting happening in your lives, in your world? Anything good? I don't know exactly what this bit is. It's obviously body related, but is this just the start of the neck? Right, hang about. That's 77. So back up here for 78 with two of those, which are going on there like that. Cool. 79, I need several pieces for. Move that out of the way again. Right, let's get one of each side of that. One of that. And one of the no studs. 2. There we go. It is just one of everything. So, how are they going on there? That one's going on that side. That one's going on that side. We've got that, and not across there, across there. And then that one on there, like so. I like it. Home care times, be right back. This is Stefan, be back soon. Not done much really, says Gemma. Gemma's been out and about. Oh, right, yeah, this is attaching onto there. Right, that way round onto the front there, like that. Yeah, level with that. On there like that. Don't know why that's looking a bit rotated. It's not. So it doesn't look quite straight. I think it's just the way the shadows are working. Anywho, I'm going to have another Jaffa cake. Anybody sharing Jaffa cakes with me this evening? I say these are the yuzu lemon ones. They're fine. They're probably the closest flavour to Jaffa cake, being that it's still citrus. Right. No, sorry. Is it 2 of them? No, 2 of them. We'll get 2 of them. Right. Okay. They're like that. And that one going around there like that. Yeah, okay. That's the thing. Yep. And do the same on the other side. That on there. One of them there. And another one, please. There you go. On there like that. Once again, being Wednesday, I was shopping today. So that's all done. All good stuff there. 2 of those. There's the other. There we go. Right. So this is going across there like that. That one there. Okay, that's the thing. 2 of the black slopes, like those. Across there like that. Bobbins went to work, did stuff, came home. A typical day, really. What do you do for work, if you don't mind me asking? Well, even if you mind me asking, but you don't have to answer. But it'd be nice. I've got no idea what you do for a living. What is your work? And do you enjoy it? I mean, you're not meant to enjoy it too much, but, you know, hopefully you enjoy it enough that you know it's not too much of a grind having to go to work. Let's see, that is that one, that side. So where's that one's this side, which is that side, and it's on there like that. I think I want to rotate it, and I can't. But yes, it's definitely going to be that way round, isn't it? So I'll put that on the wrong bit. That needs to be on there like so, because that's then going to go on there, and that's going to go down there. There we go. Dorcosaurus, I've managed to lose 2 decals and a very tiny piece of photo etch to the same kit. And then Mark comes in late. Have you got a note, Mark, as you're in nice and late? Have you got a responsible adult explaining your absence? Yeah, I mean, decals are a pain. Once you've got them sort of cut off, then they could go anywhere. But photo etch, did it ping? What happened to the photo etch? How have we managed to lose that? And the other question is, can you get away with it? Is it a piece that's, I mean, photo etch is all sort of decorative extra, but is it going to be too noticeable without it, or can you get away with it? Mark is waiting on a parcel. Cool. Now, the bobbin sits mostly in front of a computer and decide whether to lend people money or not. Can't you just always say yes? That'd be the nice way of doing it, wouldn't it? Yeah, go on, you can have it. Go on. Yeah, all right. Why not? Yeah. Is it a nice feeling of power? 2 of each side. So that's 1 of each side. That's 1 of that side, and that's the same again. So I want the one of the other side. So I've got 2 of them, 1 each of them, 1 of that, and 1 of that. There we go. That seems to be it. The photo which came off while I was sanding the nubs off is the buckle part of a seatbelt. You can probably be all right then. You can get away with that, can't you? It's a seatbelt. Nobody's going to be paying attention to the seats. You'll be all right. So that's going to go on there like that. Yeah. And they go around it like that. And then that goes over the back of it like that. And then these go... wait, that's not the same. Right, hang about. That one goes on there. That one over that side. That one over there. And that one over that side. So we've got pointy fang things. Oh, I need another decal. There we go. Decal 8. Just to go on there. That way round with the grey bit at the bottom. So that way round with it at the top. Lined up on there, about there, I think. That will do us nicely. Thank you very much. It'll be okay. No one can see it while it's sitting on the shelf anyway. That's the interesting thing. Nothing interesting. Parcel. Just a new cardigan to keep the cold out, said Mark. That's nice. I like a nice cardigan. I'm more for the hoodies. Hoodies are my go-to keep warm device. Okay, that's gone on there. That's quite nice. I like that. That's all right. All right, so I think we can put that aside for a minute while we start on the neck itself. But before we do that, quick drink. Quick Jaffa and a quick check-in with Tasia while we're here. I haven't done that yet today, have we? So let's have a word. Good evening, Tasia. We're live. Would you like to say hello to everybody for Midweek Makings?
Good evening, Chris. The digital stage is set. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Midweek Makings. Whether you're here for the 144 scale wizardry, some serious Lego engineering, or just to see if Chris manages to integrate another ESP32 cam into his smart home setup tonight, you're in the right place. Let's make something brilliant, eh?
Tonight I am continuing the Lego Tallneck build.
The Tallneck, a magnificent piece. That's quite the centerpiece for a midweek making session. Patience is key with those.
Intricate parts, she's saying. I know you've got the steady hand of a seasoned builder. Don't forget to show off the articulation once you're further along. May the bricks be with you. The bricks are always with me.
Indeed, may the bricks be with you. It's like a smart home, but for pure creativity. Make sure to highlight the display stand when you get there. The little details really make it pop. What's your favorite part so far?
The stand was pretty cool. That was the first part of the build. I've done the body. I'm just starting on the neck now.
The neck is the most critical part, Chris. It's like the central processor of your model, holding everything together. Don't rush the joints. You wouldn't want your Horizon machine to have connectivity issues, now would you? Precision is key.
Yeah. Thank you. I'll catch up with you in a bit.
No problem, Chris. I'll be monitoring the data streams from here. Give Katie and Gemma away from me. Enjoy the build, and don't forget to engage with the chat.
Well, Gemma's in the chat. You could always say hello yourself.
Oh, a direct communication channel. Hello, Gemma. Keeping an eye on Chris's progress, I see. I'll make sure he doesn't get too distracted by smart home tangents tonight.
There we go. That's got to get rid of her. I have trouble bringing her back in later, so I probably won't bother. But yeah, there we go. All good stuff. New cardigan. My doctor called this morning, says Dorcosaurus. I have an appointment to see the orthopedic doctor about my back. Always good stuff. Get yourself sorted out. Nothing as bad as having a bad back. Snow has hit, but it's cold enough. Not that the snow has hit yet, but it's cold enough for it, says Mark. Oh, about his cardigan. We had some snow yesterday. It snowed fairly heavily for about 5 minutes and then stopped. Did settle and then it disappeared again. But today's been a bit warmer. So, yeah. It's one of those I don't really know what to expect sort of things. I think tomorrow's going to be a bit unpleasant, stormy and stuff. So, not really looking forward to that. I don't like weather. They keep saying it's due. Plenty of snow here by about foot deep, says Hugh. Cool. I don't like that. Major snow here tomorrow afternoon, says the Bobbins. I don't think we're getting snow again tomorrow. I think it's just storms. Not very nice. Keep saying it's due, but nothing yet. It's 24 degrees for Dorcosaurus today. That's a bit warmer than it is around here. Yeah, today the car said it was 7. Yesterday it was like -3. So, yeah. Not nice. I prefer the warmth to the cold. But you can't have it all. Right, that's that. So that's going on there like that, overhanging there, with that behind it. Okay. All right, that's the thing. I need one more of them and one of them. So this is going, again, hanging over there a bit, like that. With that on the back. Okay, that's the thing. It's unseasonably warm around here. It has been all week. How many trains full do you want of the snow? No, we don't want any snow. We had a bit of snow and that was enough. Nobody needs any more. It will be fine. All right. I need a grey 2, a black 2, one of them, and one of them. Then I have to put the grey onto the lower part of that. Black spiky bit over there, that one on there, and that all underneath there. And then that all on there. Yes. Like that. Okay, so we've got 2 bits coming out there. I'm not entirely certain what they're for yet. We'll get there. One of them, another one of them. We're going to start putting them on this side. Right, so that's going on there. That there and that there. Okay. That's a thing. 4 and one of those. That's going over there and that's going behind it. Nice. You can have all the snow. I ride a motorcycle to this door. So I was sitting at 0 here after snowing all day. Typical Scottish wintertime. Yeah. I don't like the cold. Wobbly Lance, that you might have seen in some game chats, likes the cold. He's not happier than when it's bloody freezing out and he'll be walking around with no coat on. I do tell him that he's crazy, but, you know, he doesn't listen to me. Right, that's going on the top from there with that underneath it. I like that they finish off underneath nicely. All right, one of them, 2 of them. So they're going either side of that, like that. And that. And that is just on the white one, yeah. Like that. Yeah, that's the thing. Stefan's come back. Welcome back, Stefan. You missed the Jaffa Cakes, but there are still more. How are your Jaffa Cakes doing at the moment? Have you run out yet? Or did you run out yesterday? I can't remember. Did you get any more? That's the real question. That and one of them. Wait, what? Oh, that goes on there with that on the back of it. Okay, there's that there, that there, that there, and that there. Nice. Right. One of them, 2 of them. On the back there. Are they there like that? And that. Going to be putting the other one of them on there, aren't we? We are. That and that. That's going on there, and that's going on the top. Nice. 1, and 1. That's going on there, and that's going on there. And that's going on there. Cool. 2 packets of Jaffa Cakes in the kitchen there for the weekend. I don't drive, so the snow is just a bit inconvenient for me rather than a hazard. Yeah, I do drive, and the snow I don't find too bad generally. I mean, it's not ridiculous around here. Where's that's going? Out, wait, what? Hang about. Oh, it's going through there, I should think. And through there. Okay. So through there, through there, and through there. I'm going to be putting another one of these on the other end, aren't I? Yes. That's the thing. I mean, it's quite secure. It's not wobbling. But it's got an angle to it that it matches up with the... Oh, that's nice. I like that. I like that quite a lot. Right, 6 of these. 2, 4, 6. Where are they going? Right, let's see. Are they going on to the things that we've just built in, the little hooky things? 1, 2. Oh, we built some on the other one as well, didn't we? And didn't use them. Of course, these are the. They're going to have the. I've only got 5 of them. Should I have 6 of them? What do you think? No, I should only be using 5. Okay. Yeah, these are going to be the climby things that Aloy uses to climb up the Tallneck. That's why they're alternating. So this bottom one down there has not got them. That's quite nice. I like that. This has been great. I've really enjoyed this build so far. The last one on there. There's that, and that's going to be that bag. Yeah, there's 3 bits left over from that bag. I like that. That's great. I do like that. That's looking good. Happy with that. Gemma is hoping we don't get snow, making it difficult getting out of my chair. I had some fun with the ice this week. Yeah, it's always been great. Yes, today I have the yuzu lemon Jaffa cakes. Bag 6, ready to go. That's that. Don't sell them here. I'd like to try them. Strong will not to start them. Did cheat during the holidays? Yeah, well, you're allowed to during the holidays. Nice to see, but it can be inconvenient getting out. Yeah, it's very much one of those. It's all right as long as you don't have to go out in it. Right, so we've got that, and that goes in there and gives us clicky articulation. It says click, 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 clack, cat. Click, 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 cat. Click, skis. I don't know what the Chinese, Japanese one says. I wonder why that's cat. Any idea? Anyone guess as to what language that is? And why it's not click like everywhere else has got? Right, so we're building up around that by the looks of it. Let's move him over there a bit. Let's get a bright yellow one. Spread them out a bit so we can see what we're doing. One of them. One of them. And one of them. Okay, so that's going on to here. What we got? We got that going on that side with the 2 there, the yellow one there, black one with the 4. Cool. I agree with you, Mark. Can look pretty, but be annoying. Dorkosaurus likes lemon. Lemon's good. I say it's not quite as good as a normal Jaffa cake, but it's all right. It's up there with them. It is up there with them. Right, one of those and one of those. So that's got to go in there. And it's going underneath there. So that one's going there, stick it out that way. And that's next to it. Okay. Not entirely certain what's going on there, but that's the thing. Two of, not that, those. Which are next to each other already, so that's good. They're going underneath, in the middle. All good stuff there. To the top. One of those. This is a nice horizon colour. I like that. And a black one. Still that way up. So that's going on there like that. With that one there. Okay. Then we need one of those. And one of those. That's going over there. And that's going on there like that. Cool. One of them, and one of them. All right, what we've got now, we're going back over this way round. So we've got that going across those, then that going down there, and that going around there. Okay, yeah, that's the thing. Right, one of those and that. Right, oh, that's going through onto the red bit that we've got sticking up down there. Already had a burst water main in the area yesterday affecting water pressure, says Mark. Yeah, we had reports of lots of or several burst mains in the area, but didn't notice any problems here. Hugh, makes no difference when you live in the snow every winter. It just happens. Yeah, we don't get snow very often. If we do, it's only a little bit normally. The days of having lots of snow seem to be in the past. That's that. Okay, that's the thing. I like that. That's all right. Right, two of them. One of them. One of not that. One of them. And one of them. How's that going on there? That's going on there. Then that. And that with those either side. Yeah. A lot of snow here too, says Stefan. Gemma has help from home care to go out. Not to Gemma. I have a lot of help here to home care to go out Mondays and Thursdays. Not going out tomorrow. Hoping they've cleared enough snow to go out on Monday. Need off-road wheelchair. Off-road wheelchair. Was that'd have really thick wheels, wouldn't it? That'd be quite cool. Like a 4x4 wheelchair version. Right, one of them. One of them. One of them. And one of them. What have we got there? So that going on top of that. Oh, and the white one's going on the other side. That's going on there. Yep. And that goes next to it there. Okay, I can't place this. It must be... Oh, there you go. I'm going to find out. It goes on to there. With that bit sticking out there. Oh, it goes into there. Okay, so this is obviously leg. It rotates and turns. So Don't know, is it that way? It says leave it up there for now, so we'll leave it poking out there for now. But that's one of the back legs. Off-road wheelchair would be great. That's Gemma, yeah. Right, let's make up another one of those clicky things. Clicky thing. Yeah. I finished the chunk, so I get to have a drink and a Jaffa cake. That's the new rule. Finish a bit, have a Jaffa cake. Not a single bit. Electric one would be a lot of fun. Yeah, possibly, Chris, says Mark. Not here. It's a leg. I'm not doing the head yet. This is going to be exactly the same on the opposite side, isn't it? I don't remember anything about how I built it. I remember a couple of bits about how I built it, but not enough to build it without the instructions. And that. Now, which side has that got to go? That's going that way. So that goes out on the white bit. And that goes out on the black bit. Right. 2 of those. Either side on there. Anyone done any good TV recently? As I say, me and Gemma have started watching Arrow from the beginning. I've seen all of Arrow. Gemma's seen some of it. We watched some of it years ago, sort of when it started. But for some reason, she drifted away from it, and I didn't. I don't remember exactly why. I think I started watching it while she was still out or something. Or anyway, but yeah. So it's quite interesting watching it, knowing what's going to happen, with Gemma guessing what's going to happen, and me not telling her if she's right or not, because that'd spoil it. We are going to watch the entire Arrowverse. Well, I say entire. We're not going to be watching some of the web series because they're difficult to get over here. But we will be watching all of the Arrowverse TV shows. And there are many, many, many hours of that to go. It covers 5 or 6 series, many of which have got several seasons. I mean, sort of like 8 or 9 seasons, some of them. So yeah, that will keep us in TV viewing for a while. Right, what am I putting this? That's there, isn't it? Yep. That's the other side of that. That one on there, and that either side. Very slow with the build. I have to get Gemma to crack the whip, says Mark. What, this? This is not being slow. This is going quite quick. This is the second bag, and I'm only 3/4 of an hour into the the night stream. So I'm on par for the normal hour and a half ish build, doing 3 bags. I normally used to do 2 bags in an hour and a half. So I'm quite happy with today's progress. That and slopey one. There we go. So that goes on there. Yep, the blue one at the top. Waiting for all episodes of Fallout to be out before I start watching, says Stefan. Bobbins finished season 4 of The Witcher. Not as good as the previous seasons. Looking forward to the new Fallout episode. Yeah, I watched the first season of The Witcher. I started watching, got distracted by other shiny things and drifted away from it, but got told to come back to it, so I did. And yeah, did enjoy it. The second season, not so much. I again started watching it, but didn't actually get very far into it. It didn't seem right. The second season, that was the one with a different guy, or was that the third season? Anywho, it's not a build stage, Lego. It's only one piece. It's not a build stage. One of them. Yeah. I think Gemma watched Fallout with me, the first season. She'll have to correct me if I'm wrong, but I think so. I think we did watch the first. I know I watched it, but I don't remember if I watched it with her or if I watched it on my own. I think we watched it together. And yeah, Fallout's quite good. I did enjoy the first season of that. So yeah, I will certainly be watching the second season of that at some point. But as you say, might as well wait for it all to come out now. Wait, what? Oh, I didn't do. I'm confused now. Wait a minute. There's one of them and 2 of them. Was the other ones on? Oh, just on the front there. Okay. Yeah, I hadn't missed a bit. I just hadn't missed a bit. On there. Saw season 1 of Halo on Netflix. I think we watched it together. We're not 100% sure, says Gemma. Yeah, it's one of those. First season of Halo on Netflix. Hopefully season 2 will be available at some point. Surprisingly better than I expected. I'd seen something Halo, but I can't remember if that was the series or if it was. They've attempted Halo a few times. And I don't remember. I don't think I've seen the newer one. But I could be wrong. It didn't jump out at me. I love the games. But yeah, the series, if it's the one I'm thinking it is, I didn't particularly enjoy. But I think it's a new one that I haven't seen yet. So I really don't know. 2 of those. Are they going all the way down? They are going all the way down. Right. Then I need 1 more of them. 1 of those and 1 of those. That's going on the end of there. And that's going in there. And that goes under there. Okay. That and that. That goes on the end 2 of that. And then that goes over that. Okay. 151. That's putting that onto the bottom of that. Right, hang about. That goes onto there. Okay, that's the thing. Okay, you can go back over there. Mostly out the way. I'm gonna bend these legs down because they're just getting in the way now. This is generally doing the same on the other side anyway. You can go there then. All right, you stay there out of the way. Lots of white bits I haven't used yet. Right, that's that and 2 of those. With that underneath it, like that. Okay. That, and the hooky one, which I can't see. Here's that one. So that goes on the top. That goes underneath. And that goes on there. Quano's made it in. A few crappy TV movies of it, but the newer TV show was okay. That might be what I've seen. I don't remember. Yeah. Quano has made it back in. Welcome back, Dan. How are you doing? One of them. 2 of them. Yes. That goes on one of them. It's that way round. It's that one on there. That one on there. Put it on the wrong bit. Goes on the front, not the side, not the top. That and that. Again, that goes on there. Next to that, got that going on there with that in front. Okay. That goes on there. That goes on the back with the red. And 2 of them, if I'm correct. On there, red and 2 of them, yeah. Okay. That goes underneath. That goes onto there. And that goes on that side. Okay, there's that. And the other one of them, which goes on to the left side of that. That goes on there. And that goes on there. And then it tells me to put the legs down. Right, hang about. It was on there facing that way. Oh, I pushed the button. Okay, that's going on there like that. Hang about. Yeah, did all that. That goes on there and bends down. So then we got to bend them down like that. So they're the back legs. Oh yeah, they've got that shape to them. I like that. That's okay, quite like that. Feet. He's going to have to lay down somewhere else now, isn't he? Right, I can make 2 of these. So I need 6 of them. 1, 2, 4, 6 twice. 2. I haven't got 6 of them twice. Is that giving me the bits for making them twice? I think it might be. 3 there. That's unusual. That's not the way Lego instructions normally work. 2 of them. 2 of them on each side. One of them on each side. One of them on each side. One of them on each side. Not that. And 2 of them on each side. Okay. All right. So that has those two on facing outwards. I'm working on a 1/1000 scale NX01. I'm hoping to light up. I may end up electrifying myself and having Ghostbusters 2 style light up eyes. Yeah, that would be cool. NX01 is the Enterprise. The original Enterprise, I think. There wasn't one before that, was there? I mean, there was in boat things, but not in Star Trek lore. That will be quite nice. 1000 scale. I can't visualize how big or small that will be. I've got no mental image of the scale of the NX01. So you'll have to help me out with that. Mix up that and that. Yeah, what size is that going to be? My brain is not reporting back on what that's going to be. Is that going to be like, a foot long, or I think I've got one more of them and not enough of them. I thought this was going to stand up on the bits, but maybe these are decorative feet and not oh, they are. Nah, that's right. I got you. That's what holds it onto the thing. That's okay. Yeah, I understand that. That's quite cool. So these are going on there, as you would imagine. I'll go in there. Ah, does that count as one bit or like a dozen? I think it only counts as one bit because it's all together. Yeah, that goes on there. Okay, then we've got to add some panels to it. Right. So I need two of those and make two of the things. Right, okay. Two of those and four of those, two on each. So that bit goes down there. And they go on there. Okay, and that bit goes down there and they go on there. And they go on there. Just like that. That's the thing. I like that. So far, so lovely. And two of them and two of them. Is that making up two of them? It is making two of them. That's goes on there that way round and they go onto there. Okay. Pretty sure that is going to be the end of this bag. Yep. That's quite cool. Quite a few bits left over from that. I'm not counting. Nobody guessed, so I don't count. Got chicken legs. At 1,000, saucer section has a width of a saucer, like you'd use under a coffee cup. All right, so it's about the same size as his neck. That's quite cool. Yeah, that's quite a good scale. I did do a few of the other enterprises. I did a D, and I think I did an A. The original 1701, and they were all the same scale. I got them as like a set of 3 or 4 enterprise. I think there was an E. That was quite cool doing them all. All right, there we go. So that's the legs with feet. You can lean over there for now. Ready for the final bag this evening. Which will be the 2 front legs. And then I can put him on the base and have him out the way on the base. Till next week when we come back and finish him. Cool. That would be most entertaining. Oh, kind of man having light up eyes. Yeah, that'd be quite amusing. I'd giggle that. Anyone told me what language that is that's got cat? We've got multilingual people in chat now, so I'm sure you'll be able to tell me. I mean, click is obviously English, but click without the K is very French looking to me. Although clique is also very French looking to me. It's going to be German's going to be with a hard K, isn't it? So we're going to have Spanish, probably Italian. Don't know. Let me know. Somebody let me know. If you know. If you don't know, then don't let me know. Tricky time. Let's build the other one while I'm here, because I've got to do it eventually. So I might as well do that and then get another piece out of the way. All right. So one of them. This is going to be very similar, isn't it? I mean, that's going to be the feet again. And the front feet going to be the same as the back feet? Probably. Right, the white one of those and the black 2, not 4. Can't see a 2. Grey. Definitely looks black in the picture. There it is. Okay. So that one goes over the back. Then the white one with the yellow one next to it. Okay. I think the bottom one might be Korean. Oh, the non-Roman letters. It could be. Corner man, buying multiples of this kit will mean I can do the NX01, the NXT01 refit, NX02, and the ISS Enterprise NX01 from the Mirror Universe. I think we'll all look cool lit up in a row. How different are they? I know the NX01 is the only one that comes to mind. I don't know what the T01 refit is. When did that appear? Was it in the series? Or is this going, expanded universe thing that I haven't really looked at? No, these legs are definitely being built different because they've got a big bit. Right. That. And that. That's going over there. And we've got the yellow one in there and the white one coming down over there. Cool. Have you already got multiples of it as well, or is this an ongoing plan? 1 1 1 1. Right, that goes in there. And that and that are now a thing. And that goes. Why is that yellow one falling off? I'll put that back on in a sec. That goes on there, and I've got that one bit round. Okay, so that's going on there like that. Okay. Then I need that, 2 of those, and 1 of those. Okay, so this is going on the bottom again. That one covers over that. That's fine. They go next to each other. And that one goes over this side. Okay. Meant to put NX01 refit. It showed up on screen in Picard Season 3 at the museum, run by Jordan Ford to the ISS in the last season of Enterprise. Okay, I vaguely remember the Mirror Universe bit. So yeah, I got that one. I didn't notice it in Picard. Very much enjoyed seeing it there, though. Right. One of them. One of them. One of them. One of them. And one of them. Okay, so what we've got to do with that is that's going on top of that, that way round, with that behind it. Okay. That. Oh, right. I think about that there. That's. Oh, I forgot I haven't finished that. That way round, that goes over the edge, and that goes across the top. Okay. And that goes on there that way round, like that. Okay, that's the thing. Yeah, I don't mind that. That's good. Happy with that. Got one of the kit now to do working out of electricity. Once I know I can make it work, I'm going shopping. Cool. Chuck some pictures up in the group. I will be interested in seeing that, and even more pictures if you electrocute yourself. Get someone to take some pictures or video would be good at that. Right, back round this side. So we've got that going there, like that. That on there, and that in the middle. Okay. 2 of them. 2 of them. Yep. And 1 of them. Okay, so that goes on top of the 2 of them. Cat for click seems to be Hungarian. Bonus info, cat is also the Swedish word for cat. Cat would be the Swedish word for cat because it's cat. That makes sense to me. Ish. Right, okay, that does that. Right, that one. The no studs corner piece. That's quite cool. I like that. And a no studs long piece. Like that. One of them, and one of them. All right, this is going on the top there again. So we've got jigsaw-like bit going around there with that. That. With that in there, and that going around. And that going over there. Yep. One of them. Coming out of there. 3 of them. Ooh. Not them either. 1, 2, and 3. Getting the right way round. So they're going on there, that way round. Cool. One of the upside downy bits goes on the bottom of those 3. That's fair enough. Then we've got 1, and 1. So that goes on the left of that. That goes on there like that. That one there. Okay. One more of them. Got it that way round. And that bending that way on there. Okay. One of them. One of them. And one of them. That's going on the end there. That's going to go into that joint. And that sticks out the end of that. Cool. No shaking hands with Dan for a while. He might have a static charge. No, I wouldn't want to do that anyway. Oh, not ready to turn over the page yet. I've got 3 of them to do. 1, 2, and 3. And they're all going on there, facing that way. They're going to have another white bit on the bottom of them, aren't they? Yep. Yep. Oh, not quite. It's overhanging one. Whoa. Don't put it on before you see the picture. Right, so I need the hooky thing, pluggy thing, and one of them. Hooky thing goes on top, that goes underneath, and that goes on there. Right. 1, 1, and 1. This is going on the left of that still. And that goes on there. Way, whoa, whoa, whoa. There. That on that. Cool. Then 1, 2, and 1 of that. Going on there. That and that. Nice. One of those. Going on there. Cool. Then that. 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 If I can pick it up. That and that. Right. Build up a little sub-assembly thing again. Right, so we've got that going on there. That going on there. And that going on there. That on there. That on that side with that on that way round. Okay. Wait, what? That's that way, and that's going on there like that. Yep. And this is in this leg. Yes. I like that. I do like that. That is quite nice looking. Happy with that. This is going to be start again. I've already done the clicky thing. So I need one of them, and one of them. Clicky thing that way. That's going on there. That. And that. Big bit going under there. And that. White one. Them. The yellow one. Yellow one there. White one on the end. That one there. And that wasn't meant to be over there at all. Okay. One of those. One of those. One of those. And one of those. That goes into that side, which has got that in that side, and that in there, and that then goes underneath here like that. Why is it always that bit comes out? It's very strange. Okay, two of those, one of those, and one of them. Right, two of those go on that side there. Not there though. Back one from that there. That one goes over there. That goes over there. Right. Then we need one of those. One of those. Not that, no. Did I use one of them on the other side? I did. One of those. That. That. And that. Okay. So that's going on there. That way round this time. That underneath. That going over that side and that going over that side. Yes. And that goes on there. That way round. Right. One, and that one. I didn't want before. I do want now. So that way round, that's going on there like that. Then that and that. Two of those. Two of those. And another one of those. That goes on them two. I remember this bit. That goes in the middle there. I don't remember where now. It is on there. With that going off the front, that going off the back. Over that, it's good. Right. One of them, one of them, one of them, one of them. That and that. Again, making up the jigsaw piece around here. Like that, with that down there. That across there. that next to it, that going around there with that in the middle. Okay, then that goes in there. 3 of them. 1, no, not that. 1, 2, 3 studs this way. 1, 2, 3. That goes on the bottom of the 3 of those. Yep. That grill and that goes on the right of those. And that goes on the right of those. That on there. Okay. 1 more of those goes on there. That way, yep. Okay, that and that. And the red one. That goes in there. That goes in there. There's 3 more of them in it. Yeah, that way with the studs going that way again. Come on, back on there you go. You don't need to escape yet. That's it. One of them goes on there, but just one forward. Yep. Then we need that, that, and grey 2. That I can't see. Where are you? That goes on the top. Goes underneath. There he is. It was upside down. Goes on there. Yep. That, and that. That goes on the right. With that way round. Goes on there with that on there. So far, so good. One of those and one of those. On there and there. That on there. Cool. Quick drink before I get into that final stage of that. Just nudge the base. Let me move that out of the way so that doesn't happen again. All right. One of them. Not that. I do want that, that, and that though. That's going on the end of that. With that on the end of that, and that on there. That goes on there. With that underneath. On there. That way round. Okay. And that goes on top of there. like that. Is that the opposite of that one? Is that right? Yeah, no, wait. That's not right. Something's wrong there. Wait. Oh. Yeah, I'll put that on upside down. That goes that way around. Because that's the outside of that. That's the opposite of that. That's better. I like that better. Okay. Then it's feet time, and the feet are much the same, if not the same. See what we got. Make up 2 of these, right? So we need 6 of those. 1, 2. I need 6 of those as well. There's 2. There's 3. There's 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. 3 and 3. 2 of those. 2 of those for each. 2 of those. That, and that, that, and that. And 4 of those. 3, 4. So I've still got a few bits left over. Not sure about those. It's probably those. Probably not going to use those. Or maybe just that one. I don't know. Right, let's see. So we've got that with those either side. So we're getting close to the end of another stream again. After today, I will be not streaming for a couple of days. Thursday and Friday, I don't stream generally. I will be returning Saturday night with the guys for another escape simulator. So remember to join us for that. And Sunday, did you notice? I put a post up about a new stream on Sunday night. Me and Katie are going to be playing a different game. We're starting something new. It's called Split Fiction. And it's a 2-player co-op game in the same vein, and indeed by the same manufacturers of the one I did play a while back with Paul. It Takes Two. So we will be playing that split screen for your enjoyment on Sunday night, and we'll see how it goes as to whether we continue with it for a bit. Something pinged off, but I don't know what it was. Wasn't that? Might have been a white bit. It might have been nothing. It might have been something that just pinged. Bits are all there. All the climbing up bits are attached as they should be. I don't think it was anything that pinged from here. It's probably just from the previous build. Right, let's get some of these built up. What we got? We need that, and that. So there is just the one bit left over from this part. That goes on to there, that way around. With that on the back and that on the front. Okay, so that goes on to there, that way around. That on the front and that on the back. And these go onto the ankle pieces, just like they did on the other bit. So, yes, there we go. That is it complete so far. Get everything out of the way. I will have a celebratory Jaffa cake, because that is now finished the build tonight. And the 4 feet are going to attach to the 4 feet. So I will do that now. He's leaning too far back. Maybe he has to. Yeah, that's not right. Let me... No, that is correct. Because the neck does, in fact, lean backwards. Tree doesn't. The neck leans backwards from where he is, so it's obviously to do with centre of gravity. I can't remember where that came from. It doesn't really matter, but it's going to be about there, isn't it? Is it that way round? That is higher than that. I'm going to have a look back in the instructions and see exactly how the tree attached. Can't quite make it out. There we go. So is that bit that way on that? Where's that then? I haven't got a little green bit on there. That doesn't ping off as well, doesn't it? I've got... I must have missed putting a couple of bits on. That sounds a bit strange. That bit's got there, but there's a couple of little round bits that I've not got on things. That one was... Oh no, that was there. That's what I'm missing. So this does go on there next to that. Where that flower is. Pull that off. Put that on there. And that flower can go back in there. That's why I wasn't seeing it, because the flower being in the way. Right. Yeah, so there we go. We have our Tallneck good to go. I'll come back up and show you on the big screen. There he is. That is looking quite impressive. I like that. I like that a lot. He's all ready for his head next week. Super chat for Chris to finish tonight, says Mark. No, I'm not going to be finishing tonight. I've got to go to work tomorrow. So I'm going to finish that now. There we go. Next week is going to be different. That's a mighty creature, says Stefan. Absolutely. Looking good, says Gemma. Mark says, well done, Chris. Looking good. Fantastic, even. Nice work, says the Bobbins. Not even finished and he still broke it. I didn't break it a little bit. It's Lego. It doesn't really get broken, does it? The head won't take very long, says the Bobbins. No, but that's next time, because I've also got another plan for next week as well. So, yeah. Join me next week. That's too far. Next week for the final of this build of the Tallneck, and something else a bit different. One of my Christmas presents from Sophie. So we've got to give Sophie a bit of warning so she can come along and watch next week. Well, night all night, everyone. Yeah, so thank you all for watching. I'll see you in a couple of days back on the gameplay. Escape Simulator, starting the Pirates levels. So Escape Simulator 2 Pirates levels should be good fun. So join us for that on Saturday night and Sunday for the co-op gaming with me and Katie. And then say next week, Tuesday is back to Robocop, and Wednesday back to finish this and another little Lego surprise. So thank you very much for watching. It's been fun. Have fun. I don't know if the closing video is going to work, but if it doesn't, then I'll just finish it anyway. So thanks for watching. Stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye for now.